Bluetooth, so it should show. Oh wait, no. There's the.
Okay. And hers
There you
is.
go, Bluetooth. Okay, DJ, yeah. So Bluetooth is testing. Bluetooth, yeah, you can see it's working.
I'm gonna go to the other room and watch this.
So
I'm gonna see if I can hear you.
I'm gonna put the mic up here.
That one, and then this one when she's there. Got it.
It's really a good way to hold it.
And then one of
These are
these.
from the cheap.
They can come read them later.
You run out of stuff. I've got some change in my pocket.
I mean, I've
Start
got
giving
a-
them, like euros or something.
Need something.
And here, the one. This
Needs
is
like a binder clip.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Let me see my backpack.
I ran out of my.
Hello, welcome.
How you doing?
I mean,
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
question is, can you hear?
Am I right here? Is this me?
Can you go over there?
Am I right here?
Can you?
Yeah, I
I
guess.
think that's fine. Yeah, I just want to know.
How about now? Yes.
I'll probably just like when he's doing his speech. I'll probably just go sit in his chair because we got people up here.
Okay.
When he's done, okay, I'll be there.
And then for the roof situation, you're supposed
I
to.
went with the short sleeve bus driver. I like a good illegal uniform combination.
Short sleeve with a tie. You just can't do long sleeve without.
Is that right? Yeah, that's true.
So you're okay now.
No, we need the
Did you see the?
I look like I'm here to tell you about the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day
Did you
Saints.
see the headset thing last night?
No, what was it?
He made the chapel great again.
No.
They narrowed down
Okay.
the
So it sounds like it's
religious denominations
Alright.
So what do you want me to do?
from 200 down to 31, which is fine.
Yeah.
People
No,
use
well, I
six.
mean, there,
Yeah.
this
And they're taking away our rank.
to this guy.
Meaning we won't wear rank anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know when it
You'll
comes
still
up.
have a pay grade though, obviously.
Yeah, I guess I hope so.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it's great. I
Well,
get
time-
the
it's time-
principle,
time
but
to
I gotta
retire.
know. Okay, so tell me.
I don't get
What
like
to wear.
chaplains have always had a rank as far as I know, unless you're just like a priest
Not
attached
after
to
the 20s.
After the
Until
20s?
the 1920s.
Really?
Yeah.
We've had a couple awards since there. It's been over 100 years.
Yes.
I mean, I know we're talking about Space Force traditions, but
Well, no, that was last
My,
night when it came out, so it's funny. You
my
find
uncle
out.
was a sponsoring. I know you guys have to be sponsored by a denomination. He was a sponsoring denomination chaplain or whatever, and he would go to the big meeting that you have once a year in DC. And
Yeah, the summit.
so they were. I guess like Bob Jones, Independent Baptist, Fundamental Baptist. So
Yeah.
they do that for a few chaplains.
Oh yeah,
not
they
a
do.
ton.
And but yeah, it's interesting. So the word on the street's like, okay, well then tell us the reg. What? I don't wear my uniform. Do I? They say you're going to replace it. Like, so do I wear it here now, where my rank is on this OCP?
Would it just be
or do I
your-
wear it up here?
Would it just be
with
your
my name?
cross or?
That would be it. But where do we wear it now? It's like, you know, we wear it here,
Yeah.
replace my rank, or like on this, we take these off, and until people figure it out, it's going to look weird.
Dude.
It's funny.
It's smelling good in here now.
Oh yeah, it does. Some-
I'm gonna go ahead and cut a bunch of this out. That smells pretty good back there. I'm gonna.
eat a lot, because
Yeah.
we're running out of town on Friday.
I'm just gonna remove 5 pages from this. Whatever we end up removing, that's what we'll lose.
Is he doing the flower thing or nothing?
I asked him. I got kind of cagey response from him.
I'm just trying to keep him.
That's what I'm saying. The coupon
Even
book,
if they
dude.
say no,
It's a trap.
it is.
It's a trap, dude.
What are we looking for?
And no matter what happens, it's all over in about 25 minutes.
Right.
Don't worry, one way or another, we're gonna return for everybody.
That's right.
We'll be fine.
This only ends one way. You out of the military. We can do it the easy way or the quick way or both ways. I think we're going to do it the fun way. I'll let you guys be the judge.
You know, I think these really nice centerpieces with the flowers on it. Just bring one over.
That's right.
And he.
This seems a little ad hoc.
Well, I don't have a clip. I checked for the mic.
For the mic? It's got a clip on it.
I was saying that
We're trying to clip it to the. Oh, they were trying to clip it to
Oh, do you want to use this?
On the
That's the size I have. I don't think.
Yeah,
you
you
to the
need,
folder.
you need something to.
You can clip it to the folder.
I guess the
won't
folder's
move
gonna
it.
stay there.
I'm not gonna move
Yeah,
it.
I'm not moving it. Is that okay? And then I can flip my stuff around and not a big deal.
Or it will. That'll be very
You
good.
catch everybody's.
Stop doing that. Everybody memorize the song?
Sorry guys, I'm gonna try not to blast
I
you,
guess
but I'm
we
gonna see
do
if I
that
can get
next.
this to the back.
No, do your thing. Do your thing.
Gotta play this back of the room, Jen.
It's gonna be out of curiosity. Is that too far away? Can you hear it? Can you hear it if we're
We
talking?
could, I did a test on that, I could hear everybody all the way over here.
No, with the mic. I just moved it to right there.
Oh, I think you're better off picking up
Right?
everything
Okay.
here. Cause we already did you guys were messing around, not messing around.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've been retired for like 9 months.
It's all good.
Mine-
That's a 9-month period.
9 months. Actually, I was like 4.
Nice.
But no,
I was seeing this lunatic's beard.
Yeah.
Until recently.
Till last night. What's that? How long did you work on yours?
Mine was 2 years old.
Shaved several times, but
He
yeah.
was just about to go to aftercare and learn to walk already.
I surprised him. We got over here, but
No, it sounded like it was a really good surprise for
No,
him.
it's like he looked at me. He's like, "Don't worry, I'm staying at a hotel." I was like,
Yeah. I have no room at the end.
"It's like it's all right."
Dude, you guys gonna spend a few weeks here? Or?
No, so it was my wife's birthday on Monday, so I took her to Paris before we showed up here. But then our kids have a thing at the school on Friday, so we're on a flight out first thing tomorrow. But we've been hanging out with him for the last couple of days, off and on. So.
Well, super nice, man.
Yeah. Well, I was like, "Oh, you want to?" Lindsay was texting me around Christmas, like, "You want to come to Europe?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "It's nice being retired. I can just yeah."
Where are you living?
Huntsville. I'm working on Volcom right now.
Okay.
Or trying to be like, "Hey guys, there's this whole space layer. You should really think about it."
Yep.
They're like, "There's SPI. It's fine." I'm like, "Yeah, it's a little bit more complicated than that." But okay.
There's
No.
layers to this.
I think Ray Rusko is supposed to be here today. He's supposed to be out
Oh,
there
is he?
doing the new like
He's doing the bed down for
facilities,
Space
right?
Kid.
Yeah,
For
for
bed
Space
down
Kid.
in Huntsville.
Yeah, I basically killing time for Space Con to show up.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm great.
Well, you should. If you don't know Ray, you should introduce yourself today.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Some of his just guys beat it up regardless.
Yeah, I forget who he's the deputy to, but some 2-star that
Army guys. So he's looking skinny. I think he's doing some
stressing.
Yeah, he's stressed.
Dude, I have not seen him in person for probably over 5 years, and I walked in, I was sweating. He's like my back's killing me, I lost the weight, I guess he went 5K fasted,
Good for
lost
him.
8 pounds, and I'm like, yeah, but, okay. I'm like, let's start building your muscles and your core back up.
Yeah, I think his wife's pretty happy that they're over there. She was like, "Look, you don't get command. They like retire or get that one in Huntsville." And they said, "Come on to Huntsville."
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I think if you're asking to go to Huntsville, you're going to Huntsville.
Yeah, it was a pretty easy sell when I was like courting several contractors. I'm like, I'm willing to go to Huntsville. They're like, oh, hello.
Like, oh, you're on the top of our list.
Yes. My wife's from.
We don't need to know your skills.
Yeah. I'm a carpenter. You're in. You can build shit.
Oh, excuse me. You're pretty fast learner.
Here's there.
Yes.
Now my wife's from Birmingham, so it was a
Oh, that's,
so,
that makes it easy.
The only thing that would make me concerned is our kid goes to school in Mississippi, so it's pretty close.
Yeah.
It's blowing up right now. I mean, it's gonna blow up worse, but it's nice. I mean, I spent 8 years in the Pentagon
How's the
before I
commute?
retired. It's southern. Even in melting pot, I was like, we're so used to Virginia DC attitude, and it took me a minute to like soften that edge. I'm like, oh yeah, you can sit there and talk to somebody in the grocery store. Yeah, they're like normal. But yeah, I still got that southern hospitality to it. And yeah, I mean,
Close to Tennessee, too.
Coast Tennessee, it's in the mountains, so it stays about 10 degrees colder than the rest of the state, and it's pretty comparable to the Virginia climate. So, I mean, you're still going to get muggy, hot days, but, come October, it snowed Monday before we left. So, we were like, oh, that's nice. It'll be 85 degrees when we get home. But
Yeah, I went through Huntsville once, and from, Prattville and, being down in Montgomery, I was like, hey man, this is probably the most progressive part of Alabama that's out there.
yeah,
I've heard
I
that.
told Sage, I was like, look, I'll go to Alabama, but I'm not living anywhere else but Huntsville. So. But they got a lot of cool little small towns just outside of it.
Yeah.
That almost like you feel like you drive through a Hallmark movie. You're like,
Right on.
so I was like, okay, we can
Yeah.
live down here. It's still 25
Bed
minutes to the
down.
base.
I don't know if I retire there necessarily, but
10 acres.
maybe maybe do
Start raising cows.
That's what they do.
They have those on the base, man. Actually, where they're gonna build you a space command, it's a cow pasture.
Oh, is it?
You drive by it as you go to the FDA building, and like, bunch of cows.
And when we built, it's a sheep pasture.
Yeah, yeah.
We see the same sheep out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The Siggin sheep.
Yeah. Siggin sheep. Nice.
They're all done.
Okay, I think maybe work here is done.
Dude, thanks for doing that. That's
Oh,
gonna be really nice
I got
working.
one told about 20 minutes ago. So
We're gonna tell us for weeks that you had it.
he had no idea we were doing. He showed up like, we're here to help. I'm like, oh, thank God. Slice this bread. I missed the yard work though.
You have the one you jump in, right?
Oh yeah. Well, it was funny. Like when we were stationed together for like two assignments, and then Lindsay was with us when he was up in Thule. So like all his big pirate parties and 1920s parties, I was the guy with him in the backyard building all those sets for weeks. This was before I had kids. So like yeah, those parties were epic. So I was sitting there, so I was like, this feels like old times. Like, we're scrambling to get the party ready. Guess they're coming. Grab a hammer, dude. Yeah. No, he was very generous in being like, hey, I feel like you used too much wood on this ammo box that we're on. He's like, I only bought it for $1,000.
Now it's sunny.
Justin's
Yes, let's keep it that way. I've got to figure out what I put in my notes. I lost them.
We're 80.
Yeah. We'll go back to church.
Hey.
We're getting there.
Now, I was unable, not able to be here last time. I finally got it to print properly, and I loaded it, and the printer stopped printing for me. Yes, it's ridiculous.
I heard you were retiring. They had to throw one
Yeah,
ring.
sorry. I failed.
Hey, there's the sun.
One mission I
Yeah.
had.
I can see you guys perfectly now.
No, I think we're getting there. I'm gonna have to change in a second.
Can't
I would
help
say,
you.
yeah, I would say keep an eye out.
Shoulders used to work.
I got 50 RSVPs and there's 50
That was the nice thing about getting out. It was like, okay, I need this shoulder, this knee, and this back MRI. And they're like, you get in here Sunday. I'm like, right, Stan.
Heck yeah.
Thank you, TRICARE Stan.
Well, I can guarantee it's more cutting because we just had lunch with District Creator by Colonel Rusko.
Oh, good. Rusco is here.